Everyone, it's Kaylee and I'm back here today with a new video. Today's video is kind of inspired by Morgan Yates's, she does every year for her birthday. She does a 24 things that I learned at 24 or something like that. Right now it is February 24th. My birthday is February 26th and I'm turning 23. So today, it kind of we're still in the early part of the year. So instead of 22 things I learned at 22, I'm going to do a spin-off of that and then do 23 goals for a 23-year-old. I love setting goals for myself. I don't necessarily stress about the goals that I set for myself, but I like to look back and just see, oh, I actually accomplished. I made a video back when I was 20, and it was 6 goals or something like that. 6 goals that I had for when I was 22, or it was a letter to my 22-year-old self or something like that. I looked at it and I was like, wow, I accomplished most of those goals. I think I accomplished all but one. So it's pretty cool to just have that and look back and see what you did that year. If you would like to watch what goals I have for myself and maybe inspire goals for you, not all of these are that specific to myself. I have a lot of goals that are kind of just good for the greater good of humanity, and so maybe you might get some ideas for yourself. I love setting goals. So yes, stay tuned. So if you hear my cat or a little bit of meowing, I'm sorry. So the first goal I have is to travel more. I traveled a lot when I was 20 or 19. I traveled so much. I went to New Zealand, I went to California, I went to Indiana. So a lot of my bucket list has to do with traveling and getting to experience things, and I feel like that is so important to our culture, and I just love getting out of my comfort zone. I've lived in Georgia my whole life, so it'll be I really want to travel more, and I have a couple of things that are in the works right now. I'm going to Savannah, Georgia this weekend for my birthday, which is traveling kind of. I'm going to Tampa to see the Justin Bieber concert, which is on my bucket list, so I'm really excited about that one. But that's also traveling. I haven't planned out the tickets just yet, but I'm more than likely going to Colorado for the first time. I want to go to Las Vegas this year. I've never been there. I'm an East Coast type of gal. If you literally look at all of my, where I've been, I've been to the South and California and Indiana. That's all I got there for you. It doesn't have to be a new place. It doesn't have to be a new state, but I just want it to be more of a place I haven't been to as much. My second goal is to start a Roth IRA. If you don't really know what that is, I really don't know what it is. I know what it is, but it's basically a retirement. You know how you get a 401 or 401k, and it's you work in, or you work and you put your hours towards your retirement, and your company matches it. Well, that's kind of the essential, the what a Roth IRA is from my understanding. I don't really know. I actually have a meeting with my financial advisor on Thursday, so the day after my birthday. So I'm going to talk about that and logistics, and just kind of figure out and see what my options are, see if that's something I can hopefully start. My third goal is to find a hobby that isn't work. I am a total workaholic. I get bored so easily, and when I get bored, I just sleep or watch YouTube videos or just nothing productive. So I want to find a new hobby that just keeps me entertained, and something that I can put my passion towards, that isn't just work. 2 serving jobs that basically were full-time. I was working there all the time. So I literally just never had a life. And then I also have an actual full-time job, and I was working as a part-time server, and I still didn't have a life. So I just quit my serving job, so I'm no longer serving, which I'm very excited about. But I think it'll just be something to be happy and just a little bit more positive about. And so since I'm going to have this free time, I don't want to hurt myself more by getting another full-time job. Going back to this, since I work full-time and it's a Monday through Friday job, I want to make Sundays no social media. What I just want to like focus back in my mind and kind of not necessarily like, I want to focus on God that day. I don't always have the best experiences with church, so maybe not go to that, but I want to do devotionals, journals, just stuff like that I can do, and just hopefully help myself and further my knowledge of myself, and, you know, keep that mental stability and mental health check up. And then number 5 is I want to finish 4 books. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing on weekends, so maybe one of those can be reading a book, you know? Sorry, that is my cat attacking a plastic bag. Number 6 is clear up my skin. For now, it's a little oily right now, but I don't really have like a lot of acne. You see, no, I have really bad like acne right here and a little bit right there. This is like, I haven't had this bad of acne since I was in middle school and like early high school, so I'm not necessarily freaking out, but I'm just like, oh, and I think I know what it's from, and I'll get to that a little bit later. And then the 7th one is to have more courage. So this is gonna be really embarrassing. So my serving job, obviously, like, I had to turn it in 2 weeks, and I literally did this last night. I couldn't do it to my general manager. I did it to my friend who is a manager, and she literally helped me type up my 2 weeks. It was really sad, but I like knew I needed to, and she knew I needed to as well, but like, it's just, I don't like confrontation. I'm such a people pleaser. Literally, it's just hard for me. Like, it's hard for me to physically face not pleasing someone, and that is not good at all. But I just need to be better at not necessarily confrontation, but just being able to stick up for myself and like have courage and like do what I need to do. Like, I should have been able to be like, no, like, I can't work here anymore, I'm sorry, like, I gotta go. And of course, turn in my 2 weeks still, but like, I should have done that a lot sooner than I did. But here we are. I get my triples pierced. I have my singles and my doubles pierced, but I want to get like, I used to have this pierced right here, but I kind of want to go like right here maybe, but maybe I need to get my doubles re-pierced, but they're still pierced, but they're just really close together, and I know this is really weird, but they're just so close together to my first hole, and I just don't like that. So I don't know, maybe I might not get I don't know, I just want to get something on my ear pierced. Then number 9 is eat dinners at home. Something that I fall into habit in is always going out to eat, and that's like my that's how I socialize with people, is going out to eat. Well, I'm so bored that, and not necessarily always saying no to people like going out to eat, but maybe like make a dinner, or like number 10 is I want to make something DIY. I don't know what it is. I'm not very crafty at all, so we'll have fun with that. And then number 11 is wake up earlier on weekdays. I'm starting to do that a lot more, but I don't have to be at my job until 8:30, so I usually leave around 8:10, 8:15, sometimes 8:20, cutting it close there. But I want to start waking up, so sometimes I'll wake up at like 7:50, or I used to. I'm trying to start getting to the point where I'm waking up at like 7:20, 7:30 at the latest, but mostly like 7:20. I think that's a reasonable enough time to get up and get dressed and get moving. And even if I'm like, as long as I'm just up, I need time to like wake my brain up. Number 12 is floss. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then number 13 is be more positive. I feel like in the restaurant industry especially, it is very easy to get very bogged down, very negative. I'm a very positive person, and I feel like being in the restaurant industry has really broke me, just because you do deal with a lot of rude people, and the management just isn't always good. And that's not even at like one particular store. I mean, one, there's a very particular store that's at. Your coworkers, or like there's something wrong with them, or like, I don't know, it's just very easy to get in this mindset of always complaining, always being negative. But you can't do that. Positivity spreads just like negativity does. So I'm trying to be like more positive, just surround myself with more positive people, stop gossiping, like all this stuff. And then so be productive after work. This kind of goes hand in hand with my hobby that I was talking about earlier. So just like not come home and just watch YouTube videos or sleep. Just come home and clean or do laundry or make a YouTube video, or just do something like that. And then number 15 is to find a fruit I like and eat it once a week. I think I'm probably gonna start with grapes, eating grapes once a week. It's just such an easy snack to munch on and chew on. Or maybe I'll do strawberries or something like that. Maybe some raspberries one week. Just something to get a little bit healthier and I love sweet stuff. So to get those natural sugar. Number 17 is drink more tea. So I just, instead of drinking Coke all the time, because I drink a lot of Coke and a lot of soda, I just want to drink tea, get more natural sugars. I told you, like the sweet stuff. So maybe some maybe not caffeinated tea, but just something to drink on. Like, I'm really good with drinking water, but maybe just something else besides Coke, because sometimes I'm not in the mood for water. Like, I like water and I can drink water by itself, no problem, but sometimes I'm like, I just don't want to drink water right now, I'll drink it later. So then I just grab a Coke and it's just not good. Make more content that I like. This can be YouTubing, blogging, doing whatever, just something that I'm passionate about and I enjoy, and make it for me, not necessarily for anyone else, not for my friends who are in it or like anything like that. Like, this is just for me. Number 19 is go on more walks. I love walking. It's such a great exercise, and it's really good to just like meditate and like zone into yourself. So I just want to go walking outdoors more. That's more so what that was. Number 20 is make handwritten cards. That is just so important. I love handwritten cards. Like, just knowing that someone put the thought and effort into writing something that they knew was going to make you smile is just amazing. So I want to do that for people because I love it when I get a handwritten card. It's the best feeling in the world. Number 21 is update my LinkedIn. I don't necessarily have to do that right this second. I have my full-time job, but I want to do that eventually this year. It's just important to have and update it. Number 22 is to clean my phone more often, because my phone is, just like when you put it up. Oh yeah, I think my acne is because I'm on my phone all day, like answering calls and stuff at my job. So I think I just need to clean my phone. That's gross, but I think that's what it is. And then number 23 is to be more constant on social media and like posting better things again that I like. And not worrying about what other people think. I've gotten good about that with my social media and not worrying about what other people think. But I just need to post more often. I think I like social media. I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but I just want to be able to like post stuff. It's my Instagram. It's my freaking page. If you don't like it, then don't follow me. That is my 23 goals that I have for the 23-year-old Kaylee. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and if you did, please give it a like up. You can follow me on Instagram. My name is Kaylee Rose 13, KALEYROSE13. Subscribe. That's all I got. Bye.